We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Colorado Rockies and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates baseball starts right now. Brandon Waddell, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, you can only make your first Major League start one time, and boy, did he make the most of it. How about he starts his first game and he gets a win? Not a bad way to start your career off. And he's going to try to make it 2 for 2 and try to win this one today.
Digging in, Charlie Blackmon, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Charlie Blackmon.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
The 1-0. Right side defense aligned perfectly, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Ryan Reynolds is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing center field, number 10, Ryan Reynolds. Batting second, the second baseman, number 1.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Waddell is coming off a win in his last start, the first of his Major League career, so I'm sure he's still riding high from that achievement. Blackmon gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swings through it for strike number 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. And he is in there.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
A runner on first with 2 away. This is line to left. Frazier is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Rockies 1 and the Pirates nothing. Jeff Hoffman is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Newman.
Now here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
1-1. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back on it is the left fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 14 on the season, and the Bucks have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Not a great way to start on the road as a pitcher. Give up a bomb to the leadoff hitter.
Into the box now, Cole Tucker. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. The batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. 6 home runs and a dozen RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. No outs, nobody on. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First pitch on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's a perfect 5 for 5. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he misses again. Ball 3. Josh Bell is on deck. There's ball 4.
Batting 4, the first baseman, Josh
So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. From the stretch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's Gregory Polanco. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run dinger for Gregory Polanco. Number 35 now on the season. And it's given the Pirates a 3-1 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
So now to the plate, Colin Moran.
The third baseman.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran.
2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
3-0 now.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So here's Adam Frazier, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
0-1. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. Three runs already home here. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 1 inning in the books here. Bucks out in front, 3-1. Leading off the inning, Daniel Murphy, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Now Murphy belts one, carrying well to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot there for Daniel Murphy, number 10 for him on the year, and the Rocks have made this a 3-2 game.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you, and this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Ian Desmond.
Standing in now, Ian Desmond. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He'll start this one at 274. 4 home runs and 16 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number 14.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He'll step in here at 275. No home runs as of yet, and 6 RBIs. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Frazier is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Jeff Hoffman.
Into the box now, Jeff Hoffman. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Two out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Well, you don't see that all the time. Pitcher deep in the count, 0-2, and D-Row still manages to sneak out a base hit on an 0-2 count.
You know what? He never lost his toehold there, Dan. He seemed like he wanted to hit. He was aggressive. He battled and was able to be rewarded with a nice base hit.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Here's the 1-0. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Two out with the man at first. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Frazier will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Rockies do get one back via the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Pirates 3 and the Rockies 2. Last half of the second set to go, and next to hit is the catcher, Luke Maile.
The catcher, Luke Maile.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And here's a slider, strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
Digging in
The
now,
pitcher.
Brandon Waddell. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
And there's ball two now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number two.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Bases are empty, one man out. So a full count now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning.
Now
He
back.
looks
Second
really
baseman.
sharp out there, guys.
Kevin Newman.
At the plate now, Kevin Newman. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. That's wide, 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
When a guy homers
The batter,
off you
number
early in the
3.
game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again.
Tucker.
He was a lot more careful with him there.
Now at the plate, Cole Tucker. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's out.
A runner on first with 2 away. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Garrett Hampson.
Number 1.
Here comes the first pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
3 strikes.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
Up next,
And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Arenado.
Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. He reached on a single in his first try. The pitch. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that for a strike.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. And now a pitch on the way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Still a 3-2 ball game. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the third now, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds.
The center fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Here comes the 0-1. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch-out, 1 away. And with June about to draw to a close and the 4th of July holiday just ahead, let's take a look at our upcoming schedule of games. Up next for the Buccos, Josh Bell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Upstairs.
Bell, a native Texan. He was taken in the second round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Line drive to center field. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Ready to take his hacks again, Gregory Polanco, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Now the 1-0.
Oh, that's out.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
And that misses for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Oh, that's out.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2.
Down to 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. The next 3-2. Fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Now batting, Adam Frazier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-1. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 down, runners at first and second. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Reined in. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple, but they still lead it 3-2. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, David Dahl.
Left fielder, David Dahl.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Now the 1-0.
That's a ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Newman stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
At the plate, Daniel Murphy. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Reynolds is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian Desmond.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Pirates lead it 3-2. Jake McGee answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Jake McGee.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maley. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 0-1 pitch. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Ready for another chance? Brandon Waddell comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0. Ball 2.
Grounded down the third baseline. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
At the plate, Kevin Newman, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Newman is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Into the corner and slicing foul. Popped up. Murphy in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Cole Tucker.
Ready once again, Cole Tucker. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
McGee comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Brian Reynolds. Swing and a liner, but foul. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The 0-1 offering. Liner towards second, and that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Number 55.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. And this should get him out of it. Story moving to his left. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Pirates leave him loaded, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for Colorado.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, number 14, Tony Walter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tony Walters will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a hard liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead of the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
To the plate now, Jake McGee. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. The windup and the 0-1. He just ramps up and hears the fastball by him. 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Line towards center field. Uh-oh, he missed it. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. So far this year against Southpaws, Blackmon has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. To second for one. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Home half of the fifth coming up. Pirates on top, 3-2. Brian Shaw is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Brian Shaw.
Set now for the bottom of the fifth. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Gregory Polanco. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's just out.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Lifted down the line in left. On the run is Dahl. And that will end up a foul ball. Shaw was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Now in the box, Colin Moran. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is low, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Ball that's outside.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Lifted the other way to left center.
Dahl's in pursuit,
but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap, and this one bounds around against the wall. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey. 1-1.
And it's fouled away. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Melee.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luke Mealy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. First and second here with nobody out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and they got him. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Into the box, Brandon Waddell. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And that misses, ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0. Line to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
So now to the plate, Kevin Newman.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Tucker.
Digging in and looking for more, Cole Tucker. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. Through 5 innings, it's now 4-2 Pittsburgh. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be the speed threat, Garrett Hampson.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First offering on its way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Digging in, Nolan Arenado. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
The 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story steps in now. He hit a sac fly earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Right side hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that misses 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double, and maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. One and 1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Here's the 1-1.
Count of 1 and 2.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. 2 left for Colorado. They trail it here 4-2. Wade Davis enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 71, Wade Davis.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Reynolds. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Brian Reynolds.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope. Outside.
Here it comes, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Get down for 1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 2-1 home.
Ball 3.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Pirates right now would do anything to get that leadoff guy on. They would welcome a walk.
Full count, 3-2. And he looks at a called strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Stepping in, Josh Bell. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
One out, nobody on. Set. Here's the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there.
That's the ball.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1. 3-2, full count.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now a cut fastball, and this is over but low. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Gregory Polanco will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they start him out away with a cold strike. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Runners on first with 1 down. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Comes set and the 0-1.
1-1.
Two out with the man at first. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now batting.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
The catcher, number 14.
Stepping up now, Luke Maile, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. He's set and the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Fouled away. The 1-1. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Striding in once again, Brandon Waddell. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. 2 out, bases loaded. Fouled off. A pause and the 0-2. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Walters. And a good throw is in time, and they escape the jam. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and 3 left. 7th inning coming up. Pittsburgh leads this one 5-2. Seventh inning ready to roll, and the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond.
Ian Desmond.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Into the box now, Tony Walters, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. Lined hard toward right center. Polanco moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batter, the pitcher.
Raimel Tapia will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for the Rockies. Number 15, Raimel Tapia.
Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1. He'll step in here at 275. 5 homers and 21 driven in. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. That's lifted the other way out to left. Frazier will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Ready now, Charlie Blackmon. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Now at the plate, Garrett Hampson. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First offering on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-0. 2-1 now.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Second and third, 2 away. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. Scooped up on to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado, and the deficit remains 5-2. Jairo Diaz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jairo Diaz.
At the plate, Kevin Newman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The second baseman, Kevin Newman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball laid off well below the knees. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1 home. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's tarrying. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Wow, he's seeing the ball very well in this one. He already has a homer, and I thought he might have another one here, but it's going to hit high off the wall, and he's into third. They might think about pitching around this guy going forward.
plate now, Cole Tucker. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And he takes a called strike two. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
At the plate, Brian Reynolds, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. The 1-0 home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Dahl. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll add one more on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 6-2 ball game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Striding in, Josh Bell. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit down the line at first.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
The 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 2 out, nobody on. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Stepping into the box, Gregory Polanco. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First offering on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Bucks out in front, 6-2. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Joe Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 38, Joe Smith.
From the stretch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Polanco, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
And he's going to get there as he starts out the 8th with a leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
In now, Trevor Story, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 delivery. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Now that's left fielder David Dahl.
David Dahl to the plate now,
and it's grounded just foul down the line.
Drilled to the right side, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. Now a reach, but he can't get it as he does a face plant afterward, and this is big trouble. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Now back, the center fielder, Ian Weston.
To the plate now, Ian Desmond.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it 6-5 now. Sam Hilliard will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Your attention, please.
In now for Colorado, Tony Walters. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Oh, and he can't come up with it. The tying run is in to score from second.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Robbie Erlin is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Robbie Erlin.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Hilliard rounds third and is striding for home. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 7-6 game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
So now to the plate, Charlie Blackmon, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Runner at second, 1 away, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Nolan Arenado, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rockies 8 and the Pirates 6. Sam Hilliard will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Number 22, Sam Hilliard.
James Pazos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
James Pazos.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Colin Moran.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
2-0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now here it comes. Oh, and now what you want to be doing on 2-0. Back to 2-1 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
And the 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So striding in, Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The catcher, number 14. Luke Maile.
So digging in now, Luke Maile. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. There's a line drive, base hit to left field. And if you start thinking about what remains on the Bucs bench, there they are. We'll see if one of them gets a call to pinch hit soon. Brian Hayes will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 13, Brian Hayes.
That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 7 homers, 18 driven in. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
At the plate now, Kevin Newman, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Cole Tucker. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The set and the 2-1. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Full count still. Here's the payoff pitch. Popped him up. Murphy trying to get there. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Pirates leave them loaded. Can't cut into that 8-6 deficit. Richard Rodriguez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Rodriguez.
Striding into the box, Trevor Story. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Trevor Story.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And he pops it up back behind second base. Newman has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, David Dahl.
Settling in now, David Dahl. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 0-1 the count.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
One and one.
Inside.
Bases are empty. One man out. The high fastball is in there.
Count is 1-2.
Fouled away. Here he comes again. 1-2. Fouled off.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline.
Bell brings it in.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for Colorado, the first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reynolds is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Carlos Estevez comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 54, Carlos Estevez.
Brian Reynolds will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side
The
now.
center fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Here it comes. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count. Ball, that's inside.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Break it.
3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And that is the start they were looking for. Down by 2 as that misses for ball 4.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Josh Bell the next to hit. For a first pitch to the plate and a move to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Nobody out, runner on first. One and one the count now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Reined in. One there. Back to first. A ninth inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Ready for another shot now. Gregory Polanco. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. And he'll make the catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it. And the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
8-6 the final score tonight. Colorado came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jairo Diaz earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Joe Smith struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Carlos Estevez hammers down the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Rockies, 8 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Pirates, 6 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 17 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,362. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.